The best part of India is its nature, its landscape, its rivers, its sea, the mountains, the forests, and nature, of course. We all love nature, but if there's someone who can show India's nature with his art, is none other than my guest today, Mr. Sanjay Bhattacharya. Sanjay is one of the few artists who knows and understands that what art is, what watercolors are, and the best part is that he knows how to bring nature and India's beauty in his landscapes, his portraits, his photography, and of course his watercolors. Also, another thing which Sanjay is really, really good at is doors, gates, monuments, architectural elements, historical monuments, which talk about the history and the culture and heritage of India. He also is very well known to make some of the most beautiful portraits. If you would ask me, he is this generation's, I'm not sure if he really likes this, but in this generation's Raja Ravi Verma. But the best part about him, the expression of a human being, the nature and the inner soul of a human being he captures in his painting and portraits is something I think you all should think and have in your homes. So let me introduce to you my guest who brings out India's beauty in his art, Sanjay Bhattacharya. Hi Sanjay, how are you?
Good.
So it's a pleasure to have you on my show Angie's India. And Angie's India is something which shows talent of all our guests who we've had, their passion and commitment to bring out the beauty of India, the success stories of India. And it doesn't really have to be a person who's really superly, commercially or successful, but who has, through his talent, made India proud. My guests, in my earlier episodes also, have been someone from the art and culture world, and that's what they said. The culture they've carried forward in their legacy is something which is much more than the billions and trillions that some of our most successful entrepreneurs have got. That is, the successful stories of entrepreneurs is one side, but also the success stories of our artists are India's art, culture and heritage, which I'd like to bring out and showcase to the world, is also something, a force to reckon with. So Sanjay is going to tell us a little journey about how he started his painting and art career and how he tried to show India's nature through his paintings and art. So Sanjay, can you tell me a little about...
Yeah, in fact, I'm telling you the truth. I never thought that I'll become a painter.
Okay.
You see, I joined art college just to get rid of books for 5 years because I was very bad in studies.
Mm-hmm.
But second year onwards, I got the interest in the subject and I really worked hard for it.
No.
And like from the very beginning, the realistic paintings, that was my era. I did lot of realistic paintings and different one like architecture painting, like the what you call figurative paintings and nature means rivers, mountains. That in everything
You did. Yes.
And I used to do those only.
Mm-hmm.
Then gradually, in this age,
Mm-hmm.
I think I had 2 shows on geometrical abstractions.
Mm-hmm.
Those are also very meticulous, and it's not like abstract means, just throw color on the canvas and have any result. Not that kind of, very methodical and lot of discipline also there, because the very straight lines and contrast, like along with the black, you are putting very straight line in the white. So you have to be very sure about it, and you have to have very skilled hand to do it.
Right.
So it's a long journey. Did lot of different kind of things. Like if you refer portrait, I think the best portrait show I did on Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi, the landscape of a man. That was the title of the show. Initially, I did one canvas. So basically, I did one canvas, and I saw one photograph of Rajiv Gandhi, and most probably that is a election campaign photographs. A lot of vermilion on his forehead, and he was wearing a angavastram, and the flowers were there. But when I saw that magazine, that photograph on the cover, before that he died. And I did a canvas. I showed his death, the blast with the flowers only. And Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, she she liked that portrait very much. And then she requested me to do another total series on Rajiv Gandhi's life. And apart from that, you can say, like President's portrait I have done, Shankar Bells,
Okay.
Mr. K.R. Narayanan. So those portraits also, like my portrait of Rajiv Gandhi has gone to Nehru House, London.
Oh, Nehru House, London as well.
In abroad, many.
So did you make just one of them, or did you make many more of those similar?
No, it's an individual.
Individual
Like,
piece,
like
yes.
the way they required. Like Sonia Gandhi ji requested me at least 4-5 portraits of Rajiv Gandhi and Indira Gandhi, and those are gone in different places in the world.
Places in
Yeah,
the world.
yeah.
Yes. Are you aware where they've gone? Aware.
Yeah, I know them, but I can't remember.
Okay, sure.
I can't
Yes.
remember because I
Okay.
can't follow on that way.
Okay.
So that is it. And
You've also done a lot of. That was the. You also did an exhibition for her, right?
yeah,
Which was
that
a solo.
exhibition. It had
And where was that held?
took place in the National Gallery of Modern Art,
Okay.
94. So that was there, and very. If you talk about exhibitions, God knows how many I had already. In abroad, in India, in London, in New York, in many places.
So where all did you have your shows across the world? Were they solo shows?
Solo shows.
Solo shows.
I just sent my works only because I am not keen to move around to New York and other places because I love this place, my country.
Your country.
And mostly I spend time here so that I
Okay.
can get more
More
material. out of
material,
it, you know.
yes, yes.
Because it's not easy. You go to any place. Like when I reached Shantiniketan, Bengal, They after many times I visited that place, and now I know what it is exactly and what it is offering to me. you know.
Okay.
So only then you can paint.
Yes.
It's
What
not
does
like-
Shantiniketan offer to you? Because I
Shantiniketan, it's like Santhal villages are there, and you see the lotus pond, a pond full of lotuses.
and you do have
very
some.
serene, very
Yes.
serene, and maybe since I am very much urbanized, I born in Kolkata,
Yes.
so those places attract me more.
More, okay.
Because the calmness,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that coolness of those places.
Places. Yes.
So it's like that, like Rajasthan. I think your mom got everything,
Yes.
which I did in Rajasthan. So that's a mix, huge series I did.
Series. That's right. Yeah.
And Banaras I have done. Many places I guess.
What type of paintings have you done from Banaras?
Banaras actually mainly the Dasashwamedh Ghat, where you see the Pandits,
Right.
other people. They're the real Indian character you can get out of it.
Okay.
And the temples and other places. So and my paintings are not religious in that way. Not religious. I don't go through religion when I do paintings.
Paintings,
My painting is a reflection of the place.
Of the place.
Yeah,
Of the nature. Of the
nature.
landscape.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
The typical variation you get in India,
Okay.
in Rajasthan and Banaras.
Banaras and
The
different
total
states.
contrast.
Okay. Yes.
Landscape wise and the petal wise also. The people are also totally different. They wear different kind of
Clothes and the way they wear their
Yeah,
sari.
totally.
Okay.
So those are the thing attracts me, and I yes.
And that's how you paint it. And yes. Okay. And have you also, as you see, you've been doing this for a very long time, but you've seen the change in Indian art from then to now. So what do you see is the difference in the medium of art? What do you find the difference in the artist?
If you asking me that, there's an answer, but many people will not take it very easily, because initially, at least when we were students, that time our professors and the students, the main thing was the honesty. Honesty towards your work. But nowadays, after the money has come to the art world, it has become a business kind of thing. And there are many people they gathered to make it as a much bigger business.
Right.
So now the honesty is very less.
Right.
It's like it has become a target. Like this much of amount I have to earn in 1 year, and I have to do this many of painting, and this will go to those people. It's very calculated.
It's like a business.
It's
you
a
mean.
business. And
It's not
lot
the
of
purity of
calculation
the art.
is going behind. But that is not art. Like here.
So you find that most of the artists now have a target what they want to sell, and they just churn out paintings.
It's like always it is in the head that we have to make a good collection. We have to reach those people who will buy my work, and like that painting is becoming less. And the shocking thing is, it's really shocking that assistants are doing paintings at the painter's studio. So that I can't really consume. I will go.
So they are doing the paintings, and they're doing the art.
They have appointed some people. They are
Juniors.
doing the painting, and in the evening the artist is putting a signature. And saying that this is my painting. So where is the art?
And where is the talent? And yes.
Where is the art?
Yes.
It's a business. If you have any grocery shop and you can extend with another one, then one more, it's like that, no?
Yeah, sure.
You are bringing assistants inside your studio means you are extending your business.
That's right.
The way the corporate people do it.
Yes, that's
So
right.
Art is gone.
Yes, the purity of the art and the creativity
purity
is
of the
gone.
artist and purity of the art.
Yes,
It's very difficult to find now.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Some people are there.
Yes.
Like I'm telling you, even the juniors, the young painters, some of them are doing fantastic work. But the problem is when they will try to reach the platform, they will be convinced by
The others
other people.
that to do the
I
same.
told to one gallery owner, because there's a very big name of a painter, it was displayed. So I said, what rubbish this is. And this is killing the next generation, because the next young people will come and they will see this name and fame. And the money
Yes,
attached to this work. So they will also think, let's go for this
the
style.
same thing. Yes,
Huh?
yes,
Yes, let us also do this. So they won't do hard works.
Yes.
Like in our time, we saw Bhattacharya in front of us. So Bikash means is a god, like what a kind of skill.
right,
No one can reach him in India.
right.
And the kind of thoughts and the concepts he has given in his painting, no one can.
Yes, yes, yes.
So in our time, we were lucky that they were our ideals. We used to see his exhibition. I always think that someday we will be able to
do the same. Yes,
that we will be able to create that kind of quality in our work.
yes.
Like when we are in fourth year, he came to do Neelam Sanjeev in this portrait in Rashtrapati Award. Then he showed 4 or 5 black and white prints to us in the college. So all of us thinking that if we get the chance,
We can. Yes, we
we
would
will
love to
also
do it. Yes.
So finally I got it.
So you did.
Chance to paint president. But when I finished K.R. Narayan's portrait, Mr. K.R. Narayan, 8 feet by 5 feet canvas, life size. And I was alone at the studio and I was thinking, why I can't paint like Bikash?
But yes.
I have given 100% of mine, but even then it can't reach Bikash.
What? Yes. So
Then I got the answer. When he was unwell, Supriya Banerjee, the gallery owner in Calcutta, she brought out all these student lives works of Bikash and had a show. He did nude studies in blue conti, in yellow conti, in green conti. Can you believe it? The concept of color, when you're doing nude in green, impossible.
Impossible.
So we have done 25%
Good.
of Bikash's work,
Right.
and we can reach 25% too.
Okay. You
Not
can.
more
Yes.
than that.
Okay. Okay. You can. Yeah.
We are in luck. We got to those people in front of us.
Right. Right.
For them.
Right. So, okay, so you've done, you mentioned that you also, I've seen that all these artists are very commercial now and they're seeing what business they can
Most
do.
of them.
Most of them.
And I must say some big names also.
Yes, yes.
They don't need this.
They're still doing it. So you see now, you see there are lots of art fairs in all over India, and of course the world has always had. You have the India Art Fair in Delhi, then you have in Bombay, now there are art fairs in Hyderabad and many others, the Kochi Biennale and many other places. So can you tell me, are these art fairs, do they get real buyers? That's question one.
I don't think in that way. I don't see it from that point of view.
Right.
My problem is different because art and fair doesn't go in same line. Because art is very exclusive. You have to have a very cool
Distinguished
ambience,
audience,
proper
yeah.
light and silence also.
Yes.
To watch a painting.
Right.
And in a fair, people are eating samosas and having coffee and just talking about the painting. I don't think
You
that
can't
is-
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I don't. It's okay. People are getting mileage. They are getting money. But personally,
You don't
I
agree
never
with
support that thing.
it. You also have art. You have the art fair, and then you have the art galleries. So whether it's a gallery, independent, not in an exhibition, it's the same, pretty much the same thing.
Basically, in the beginning there are no galleries.
Yes.
Okay.
There were only the artists.
And painters were having really tough time
Right.
to sell their painting. And
Right.
mostly the painters, they used to do, job like art teacher or
Yes.
professor, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Even the Sanjay Bhattacharya,
That's right. Yes.
ये वो सब ऐसे ही थे. But one thing has happened with the galleries. It's a proper channel the painters has got to reach the client. That much is still okay. But when you talk about art fair or biennial or whatever it is, then it's a messy thing because you are bringing those people who are not interested in art also.
Right.
In Delhi art fair, I have seen people has come with a girlfriend. They are having just to have coffee and samosa over there, and it's a spare time.
Just
that,
walking
chalo,
around.
just look at some paintings. There's no seriousness at all. But when you see an exhibition, a habitat center, you see the difference.
There's a serious art buyer, an art collector, and an art
It's a proper
appreciator.
floor, proper ceiling, proper wall, proper light, proper painting, and right people to see this.
See them, yes.
The
Okay.
people who are interested to see the paintings only,
Right,
because
right.
they are not selling samosa.
Yeah,
You got my
that's true.
point.
They're only selling art and
Only
maybe a
selling
glass
art.
of wine.
Or even if you don't buy, you can come and see and have a look.
Yes.
If you want to enjoy the painting. But when it is totally mixed with samosa and canvas,
It doesn't go.
that I can't support. Personally, I can't support it.
Yes. There is, it started with the Delhi Art Fair and then moved into other cities and of course the Kochi
of course,
Biennale and all.
of course.
So do you think that these, even like the Kochi Biennale and the others, do they get good clients or it's the same as the art fair?
No, client I don't know, but the popularity they are getting, of
Yeah,
course,
name, fame
because,
and branding.
Like
Yes.
you have to create hype for everything today.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
Even if you are a very good painter,
Yes.
if you can't create
the
hype
hype
with your
with
work,
work,
you
then
can't
nothing
reach
can- you
anywhere.
can't reach.
So these are all hype creating things.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
And of course, definitely they are getting good clients and selling paintings. So as I said,
Selling
no,
it, yes.
it's a basically a business.
Yes, right.
There's no true honesty towards art.
Towards art, yes.
It's a commodity.
Yes.
Like the cups someone has created and trying to sell it. And now how he knows how to sell it.
To market it, yes. That's
Marketing, how to do the marketing of the thing. So painting is also
right. Is similar like that. They also are, I believe a lot of the galleries earlier were taking like say 30 to 33%. Now most of them are taking 50%. Do you think that's a fair?
No, that is actually
Because-
the copy of abroad, because in abroad the galleries they keep 50%. So gradually now they are also trying to grab that.
Okay.
Because you see the interest in art is something different. Even the galleries, who they promote, they promote the promoted people.
Right.
The
They
people
don't
who are
promote the
already
upcoming.
promoted.
Yes, yes. yes.
Like if you do a painting and if it is fantastic but doesn't sell, then it's a bad
then
painting.
it's a bad painting.
That is the kind of criteria we are having these
We're
days.
having these days. That's
Quality
right.
of the painting is not the measuring scale. Measuring scale is the price and the sell. And if a ghatia painting is bad, true sense bad painting gets good price and gets sold, then it's a good painting.
It's a good painting, yeah.
This is crazy, no?
Yes. Another thing I want to ask you is that there are a lot of galleries or lots of upcoming artists are coming up. what do you feel the potential of the like some of the artists say, whether it's you in your time or like a Bose Krishnamacharya in contemporary or a Paresh Mehti, you all were one, like you have the Tarun Telyanis and the Rohit Bals and all were one, at time. Yes, contemporary. So tell me the upcoming artists, what do you think their future and where do you think their target audience is? Is it in the luxury homes? It is in real estate, in hotels? Yes.
There will be some painters, they will do good works with their total honesty. Whatever is the circumstances, they will do. And there are some painters, they are, clever guys, they will go for that kind of business. So you can't stop anything. But it's not like that this art will be doomed totally. No. Obviously, in every generation, some painter will come up who will do really good works.
Yes.
Because they love the art. They love to do paintings. So,
yeah,
they will do good.
That's there. Another thing I'd like to ask you, since I know you're an honest, genuine person and who believes in art from that time till now, if a person has to go to buy an expensive painting or a collector's item, piece of art, how should they gauge? What are the 4-5 points you would advise? Because I know you understand art, you're a perfectionist, to see whether it's a fake or a genuine, because a lot of fakes are being sold in the market.
Very difficult now, because now it's a big business.
Oh, fakes, is it?
Business of fake.
Okay.
And the only thing is, if you want to buy some painters, I can't give any idea for the dead painters, but the living painters, one should go to their studio, not once,
2-3
times, watch their works, how they do it, what is their style, and what is the quality they can produce, what kind of quality. So you have to aware of those things. And only you buy, because the living painters also, in fact, in market, my copy is also there.
Yes.
So it's not like that only dead painters are making, they are making fake paintings or dead painters.
Yes.
Living painters also in the same boat. So it's better to study a painter.
An artist, but that is if the person is alive. What about all those who are not there? Like everybody is selling
That is impossible to say.
Or like Ramachandrans, or like Tayyab Mehtas or Susini. How do you decide?
It's flooded by fake. So it is so difficult. And the thing is, even if you make out that this is fake, because in art fair I have seen one Rabindranath Tagore.
Okay.
It was signed Sri Rabindranath Tagore, which he didn't do.
Never signed like that.
No one said. Yeah. I won't sign Sri Sanjay Bhattacharya.
Yes.
So Rabindranath Tagore, the signature was Sri.
Yes.
So someone was with me. So he said, hey Sanjay, what is happening? So I said, boss, listen. Yes. Cool. If you stop the thing, they will say only one line, which is very important. They will say, okay, you think it is fake. Okay, we'll go back to the provenance. We got the work from some family. So
we'll get it tested.
And you will also go to that family?
Yes.
No.
So you'll never know.
It's over. Provenance is such easy way out. If you chase me that you are selling a fake painting, I will say this is not my painting.
Right.
I got it from some family. So I will go back to the provenance and I'll check with them.
Right.
That's it.
There's another thing. A lot of the royal families in India, they have some beautiful. They have some very beautiful like chandeliers, like the oslers and the standing lamps and all. Some of them also have some beautiful art. Do you think that art is an heirloom piece which can be passed on? And obviously those are coming from all the Maharajas and the royal families of India.
It is from a family of Maharaja or Nawab or something. Then at least 75% you are sure.
You're sure it's from
there.
there.
Selling this work.
Yeah.
So that way I think less confusion is there. But even then, it may happen because suppose I am a Maharaja. I have got 10 chandeliers, sold out all of them and made copies. And you come to me and you think that you are buying from a Maharaja. That also happens.
Yeah. So it's a very difficult and fine line to decide on that.
But I think from family, you can be rest assured.
It's pretty much, it's okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Indian art, besides, I don't mean like what you all are coming with watercolors and oil on canvases and also art has a lot of new like tanjores, pichwais and the old Indian art, artists from Orissa, artists from West Bengal, with different, the Indian like the Banarsi sari, what I'm saying, or the Kanjivaram sari, those are also coming up very popular these days. I remember when I was very young, my parents used to always promote the pichwai, but today people are having exhibitions for pichwais, for tanjores, and they're coming of age. How do you see their future with trying to promote that old Indian skill now?
Oh, it's good, I think.
You think it's good?
Because, those are also our tradition. And if someone is taking initiative to do something good about it,
Sure.
then it's fantastic.
You think it's a
Why
good thing?
not?
Yes.
Because, some set we have created, those are crafts. And these are art.
Yes.
But I have seen this craft museum, some works are there, we won't be able to do that. There are some crafts people who are
Right.
much better than us.
Right.
But we purposely made the demarcation, these are all crafts and this is art.
Art. Okay.
So I don't believe it.
Believe it. Yes.
If you can do a really a good sari,
Yes.
that's also art.
Art also. Yes.
That's also art.
Yes.
If you can create something with terracotta or
Yes.
mitti,
Yes. That's also
why
a beautiful
not?
art. Why
That
not?
would be a fantastic work.
Yes.
Even I think that our craftsmen, they should get more mileage.
More mileage.
Sometimes
Yes.
this Suraj Kund Mela or ye wo.
All these are not good
No, no,
enough.
no.
Yes.
Again, what is happening? You look at it. The Suraj Kund Mela. Why? They should have exhibition in Habitat Center.
Right.
Why not?
Right. Why not?
So
Yes.
you're classic. You're
Example. Yes.
dividing
Yes.
the class.
Yes.
You are making them to sending them to Suraj Kund. But they bring really good stuff.
Right. Right.
I went to Orissa, Bhubaneswar. The stone carving they are making. Oh God, it's so good.
Yes. Beautiful.
So
Yes.
good.
Yes.
And the modern contemporary sculptors, they won't be able to do that kind
To
of
do
work.
that. Yes. Yes.
So you have to. You see, the thing is, you should respect.
Respect that. Yes.
Respect one's ability.
Yes.
If the quality is there, then you should go down. But style is, if you see the quality, you ignore it. You say, bakwas hai. That is our style.
Right.
We always ignore people's.
Right.
People's
Right.
quality we ignore.
Ignore.
I am the only man who is the boss.
Yes.
I know everything. So,
Yes.
so that's the point.
Great. So I'm going to ask you one last question. Most of the artists in India today are also moving to sculptor. What is making them do?
But you look at it, they don't know the technique of the sculpture.
Sculptors
How to
is-
make it.
How to make it.
Because the molding, casting, nothing. There are some people, they are doing it for them.
For them, but by and large, they don't
that's
really know
okay.
the technique.
You
Yeah.
see, marketing is different. I'm just talking about the
Pure
basic thing.
of art.
Like
Yes.
in our time, when we started, the sculptors used to know all the technical things of the sculpture. And nowadays, the painters, they don't know anything. They do the drawing and give it to someone who knows the casting or etc.
Right.
So they are making the sculptures for them and they are saying this is our work. So it's a
Messy, yes.
messy atmosphere.
So I think
it is becoming their work. If
So-
someone else is doing it,
So what you were saying that art now needs to get a more clarity, more purity, and come back to
it's
the
a
initial.
business.
It's now become from a business.
It's
It
a
needs
good
to,
business, and the people, intelligent people, they are encashing the thing and making money.
Money, yes. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Not bad.
I'm going to ask you another thing. So, what are the 5 tips if you had to tell someone if they had to go to buy a painting and they didn't have much knowledge? It's going to be one of my last few questions. Which 5 tips would you tell them to assess? It's like when you buy a diamond.
No. When you buy a diamond, do you have any knowledge of diamond?
Well, some people do have the cut clarity.
Very.
Yes, very
If
few.
I,
Yes.
if I go to buy a diamond, I
That's
don't
why
know
I'm
anything.
asking the guru.
What I'll do, I trust some big jewelers. Only then I believe that
They will give you some, yes.
Okay.
But in the case of a
But
painting,
in case
how
of
do you,
art, it's not happening.
you can't just gauge or you
It's
can't
very
guide.
difficult.
It's very
You have to
difficult.
personally involve yourself to know the quality of the work, know the technique of the work, know the history of the painter. Everything you have to do yourself. You can't trust any other one
Okay.
because there's a lot of commission things are going on. If your friend will say that okay, I'll take the initiative,
Yeah, yes.
he will take some commission
From the next
and sell the work to you.
Well, to you.
So it is very difficult to believe.
Yes, yes.
There's
yes.
no trust, especially in our profession. Trust is gone.
Okay.
Totally gone.
So, so those are few tips I've got from you and I really appreciate them. I'm going to ask you a small rapid fire. That's going to be if you had a choice to make a painting or a sculptor. I know your answer, but
So
obviously a painting.
Yes, I know what to do.
You understand, yes. Okay. Now, if you had to tell the youth of who are the aspirational artists today, should they target the super luxury market? Should they target the mid-end, or should they target maybe like a hospitality or real estate?
One liner is there. You should not run after the success.
You should just
Let the success run after
to you. Okay.
If you can carry that in your head, so you will find your way. It's no problem.
If you had to choose between just selling from your personal home or space, office, an art gallery, an art fair, a Banale or an international exhibition, where would you like?
Art gallery is my
That's
limitation.
it. Yes.
From studio, I sell my works, and the galleries they know me. They take the commission and sell the work.
Okay.
Put up the shows also.
Okay.
But beyond that, I am not there, because art fair once I participated and really hilarious experience. Hilarious experience.
Okay.
That's not the place for art.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say.
Okay.
I know many of my colleagues, they will feel bad, but what to do? That is truth.
Okay.
At least personal feelings.
Okay. If you had to, what is your view on whether murals or painting on full walls, or
I would rather prefer canvas only. Because,
canvas only?
That
Medium.
canvas, that medium I know in detail.
Yes.
I know
And it
what
lasts
exactly I have
also.
to do.
Yes.
Because mural,
You're not really sure.
sure.
Okay.
So what you see, to do one good painting in total life, that is big achievement. Just one, because it is very difficult to do a good painting.
Good painting, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So nowadays, what I say, people, like our painting is painting, and whatever Rembrandt painted, that is also painting. Okay. So people know those paintings, and even then they buy our paintings. So we should be very happy with that.
Yes.
We are really lucky that if that is a painting and this is also a painting, and they are preferring to buy this, so it is extraordinary. Bhagwan hai.
Okay, so Picasso, Impressionist, Giorgio O'Keeffe or Rembrandt, which would you prefer?
Rembrandt, of course.
Obviously.
Rembrandt, my favorite, Rembrandt. And I think
Dali.
Dali is also very interesting.
Yes.
Then Matisse, Manet, Monet.
Okay, those are your favorite.
Impressionist lot. Van Gogh.
They are the ones. Those are the best.
Later on, after whoever came,
Not so.
it's okay. They are big boss. They are God.
Yes.
I can't react to that.
Okay. Christie, Sotheby's, Astaguru, or Saffron, which
This auction thing is very confusing to me.
You're a simple, straightforward, beautiful painter from the soul.
My work also go to auctions, but not through me.
Not through you, through some
Some other sources, they get the work, and let them do whatever they want. Because I believe one thing, that till the end, whatever I will do, there will be my honesty in every millimeter.
Yes.
With every small brush strokes, there should be some honesty.
Yes.
That's it.
Great. So thank you for coming on my show, and thank you for giving insights on true valuable Indian art, on what today's present situation is, what the past was, and what Indian art is going to be in the coming future. Of course, the guru of Indian art definitely tells you, buy from the artist, see how long he takes to make it, see that he's physically making it himself. Do not go for resales and copies, and don't just believe in documents. That I think you all should believe, because everyone's becoming an art collector and spending a fortune on their art. It may not sound very positive and sound a little bitter, but the truth is, sometimes the truth always hurts. So thank you, Sanjay ji, for coming on my show, Angie's India, and making India proud with your talent, your brush, and your wisdom, and not to mention your honesty.
Thank you.
Thank you.